What's up, everyone? This is yours truly, Mr. Steven, aka The Legend, and my pronouns are he, him, and his, and welcome to the Steven Factor. Folks, this is it. Thanksgiving is just around the corner. 24 hours ago, I just received the news of the New York Liberty, and I was supposed to do it on the last night's show. However, I just went to my at the Someday bar to celebrate my friend's 31st birthday, belated birthday, I'm sorry, to wish him very well in his life, prosperity, and the pursuit of happiness. I think right now that New York Liberty is in jeopardy at the moment, but I knew it. I had to say it to tell how I really feel. So here it goes. Anyways, we have some breaking news from 24 hours ago. And yes, it is Saturday, so it is 24 hours late, so I truly apologize. However, for those of you who are obsessed with Liberty fans like me right now, since I became a Liberty fan since a year ago, I think everything is messed up. And it goes like this. It's been revealed that Chris Demarco will be hired as the New York Liberty head coach. Let me give you a description here from AI Overview. The NY Liberty head coach Chris Demarco was hired on November of 2025. DeMarco joins the Liberty after a long tenure as the assistant coach of the NBA's New York State Warriors, when he won 4 championships. He will replace Sandy Bordello, who was fired despite leading the team to a championship in 2024. Now, just want to let you know, it is not that true. She is not fired. I think she might be resigned or she's been parted ways. But I just really don't know why they trying to fire so many women like that. I will keep going, and then I will do the rant next. So here's the background of the DeMarco experience. Now, DeMarco has been an assistant with the Warriors since 2012. That was over 10 years ago. He working his way up from a video coordinator. He is also the head coach for the Bahamas men's national basketball team. That's good. Previous coach, he was taking over from Sandy Bordello, who was fired after 4 seasons, which is leading to the team's 2024 WNBA title. Bordello has since accepted a head coaching job for the expansion Toronto Temple. Transition. DeMarco will continue his role with the Warriors for the near future before fully transition to his new position with the Liberty. All right, time for the rant. I think right now it is a totally ridiculous, and it was completely bullshitting. I knew that it was coming. I knew that we have another man at this time. And I knew that this is it was a serious business here. Now, I convinced my friends about this. I sent them one of the group chats and even individually. But I think what they did is they've been doing this on purpose. I think that New York Liberty general manager and especially for all the franchise administration having a total made mistake, and they shouldn't give Sandy for another year. And it was completely sad about it. Now, you already know how the system works. It's all about the gambling. And it is a gambling situation. If you're coaching for all these teams, you definitely receive a championship. If you're going to get a second chance and they eliminate the playoffs, they'll fire your ass. That's how the system works. And that's not fair too. And I'm totally convinced with Victoria Rennie, I sent her an Instagram message, and she was so disappointed at this time. But I had to explain to her about this because she knew that something is not even right. And she was right about that, because they didn't know what is really happening during the behind the scenes, and she was right. But I told her it's not about the fans or the players or even the coaches. It's all about the money and the system. When you listen to your system, you have to fire with somebody who doesn't have no experience or with experience whatsoever, and they don't care. What they're going to do is they want to pick the coach, and he or she could stay for 1, 2, or 3 or 5 years. They will fire you behind, and then you can hire your new coach and also put the money with their mouth is. So it's completely sad, but also very disappointed. And also Ginger Bar. Let me tell you something about Ginger Bar. Now, Ginger Bar has been there for over 25 years. 25 years. Been starting in the year 2000. A oldest lesbian bar in the world. This is the first time I never seen that lesbian bar back in 2022, but I didn't get a chance to go inside. However, I went there 2 years later. It was a good bar experience. But also they're Liberty fanatics as well. They've been posted on an IG story, and they said new coach just dropped. But the question is, where's the response? How did they feel about it? So I click into the new post, and there's a Liberty News or something like that on Instagram, and they said, "Are you excited?" So I made a comment, and I said, "What are you talking about? It's not about the players or the coaches or the fans. It's all about the system and the money." But for me, I think it's not right trying to fire Sandy Bordello since the New York Liberty had won their championship this last year. They should give her another chance. She is not ready to be fired. She's not ready to resign. She needs to think about it on her own. And you're going to hire another man who has coaching experience in trying to teach these women how to do it and make it work. Now, there's so many head coaches during the past 28 years ago. 28 years ago. And now, and you see all these head coaches were the patterns. We have woman, man, man, woman, man, man, woman, man, woman, man. Will be Chris Demarco. And it is a pattern, okay? So you already know what is really going on. And here are the names from 97 through 2022. Now, Nancy Darsk became as the first female coach in 97. And she got fired a year later. Short-lived. The late Richie Adubeto, God rest his soul, he went there from 98 to 2004. 5 seasons. Wow. God rest his soul. Pat Cole, 5 seasons. And Donovan, 2 seasons. John Weisnett, 2 seasons. Bill Lambier, 5 seasons. Katie Smith, 2 seasons. Walt Hopkins, 2 seasons. And finally, Sandy Bordello, 4 seasons. So it is the pattern between a man and a woman. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 women. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 men as well. So there are 4 coaches each. So that makes 8. Now Chris Demarco will be serving as the new head coach, and hopefully they should stay somewhere between like 5 seasons. But there's no way in hell they didn't get a chance to win that championship next year. Now, like I said, almost around the fall, I told you on the prediction that the New York Liberty were not gonna win on this year's championship, because I convinced Lauren about that, and I finally called it. So you know how to drill. But also, I think they're not gonna make it next year as well. I think Sabrina and Brittany Stewart and Natasha Crowd will not gonna get ready for the extension of their contracts. It depends when they're gonna stay, or even the injuries were coming up. Will be on the line next year. But hopefully, right now things are definitely getting out of hand. But next year in 2026, this is gonna be a basketball bloodbath of the New York Liberty. I'm sorry, I got a burp. Oh, excuse me. And they had to keep pushing it on this men territory. Look, we don't know what's going on in this situation. We don't know what's going to happen to their franchise. But next year is just only the beginning, and we'll see how it goes. So, Chris DeMarco and the New York Liberty, I want to wish you nothing for the best. But right now, I'm very concerned about this. But we'll see what's happening on the new WNBA this season. And I really want to go back to that Liberty game, because last May, it was a blast. And I want to thank Emin and Lauren. Are very appreciated to order some tickets for my wonderful birthday gift. Hopefully I will go back there again and have some fun. And I love you. Alright, that's the bottom line. If you learn more about this channel, please hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to see my latest videos, and also like button as well. And before I go, when I mentioned Toria Rainey, or Rainey, if I pronounce it right, I'm truly apologize. Toria, if you are a Liberty fan, if you want to come to my show, I'll be available all day. So if you're going to watch this show, please hit me up with a direct message. Hopefully 2026 will be a good schedule for you. This is your stream, Mr. Steven, saying Dolo para la familia, and thank you for watching on the Steven Factor. One love, peace, thank you.